Every year around this time, when there's been good rain, the barren landscape of the Namaqualand turns into a mosaic of color. Of course, that is when the world famous Namaqualand daisies come out to play. Of course, this industry, like most other industries, are hit by the COVID-19 restrictions, and for the past 2 years, tourism did not do as well as it should have. But let's talk to Pearl Haynes. She's from the district municipality here at Springbok. She's a tourism officer. Pearl, tell us about the flowers. How is it this year?
Thank you, Ulrich. We have flowers already in July this year. So the flowers are visible from north to south, stretching from Concordia down to Calvinia in the Huntham area.
And is it better than last year? How would you compare?
Actually, we had a slight of, it's a bit of confusing for this year. The purple vygies is showing first in some of the areas, which is the indication that the flower season is at its end. So, but this year it's a rare phenomenon because along with that we do get the usual progress of the flower season, starting out with your orange daisies and your other types of flower species. And also in the Huntham area, we already also see the bulbs also in bloom. So yes, things are looking good.
Tell us, how long does this normally last, and will people, for example, still be able to come with the school holidays, for example, in September?
Of course, yes, because the flower season stretches over 8 weeks, starting officially from the 1st of August up to the 1st of October. And since 2020, we already had the phenomenon and tendency of flowers that stretches beyond the flower season. So we are positive that things will not disappoint us this year.
Let's talk about the economy. Springbok hard hit by, or the tourism industry hard hit by COVID regulations. We were in lockdown for a couple of years. Are we seeing more tourists coming? Because a lot of people here are dependent on tourists coming to this area.
Yes, what we did, we were very proactive during the lockdown. We made use of, we followed the government gazette very closely when it was released, and we, for example, encouraged guest houses even in the level 5 of the lockdown to maybe apply for permission from the National Department of Tourism to be open for essential workers. And then we also saw in our area guest houses or hotels who also ventured into other business options as an extension to just accommodation. So from my point of view, we can say that we were creative and innovative in terms of how to manage the COVID pandemic during that time of the year.
Are we seeing more tourists coming now that the flowers are out?
Definitely, yes. What we do see is that countries like especially the UK, where were still travel restrictions last year, this year we already report on UK tourists as well as tourists from the Americas. So on the international turf, tourists are coming, and then also our domestic tourist market, though we also consider or have in mind that the fact that we had the increase in the petrol price, that may also be a factor that might have an influence on the tourism industry this year. But still, we have a circulation of tourists coming to the area. It is picking up slowly, but yes, we are positive that people will come again to see the flowers.
Thank you very much. That's Pearl Haynes from the Namaqualand District Municipality here in Springbok. Of course, talking about the flower season that has started in July, lasts about 8 weeks, so we'll see flowers until around about October. Of course, we drove around a bit and we saw some amazing sights in some of the fields around the town. Flower season is actually quite beautiful in this area. Flowers basically anywhere, even in potholes, you'll see flowers sprouting out. But that that is it from us from now, and it's back to the studio.